And hello, my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back to another episode of DDLC Blue Skies. So, last time we were left with a choice, and this choice is that either we help Natsuki financially, or we do not. And it's a, and honestly, I've been thinking about the decision, and it and I think it's probably best if we keep the money because I feel like if we donate it, then her dad's gonna catch on. So we gotta be stealthy about this. I don't know now that I really think about it. It may not be such a good idea to give her all my money. I mean, for one thing, I don't want to treat her like a charity case. Plus, it's just not my responsibility to support her financially. I mean, I'm only a high schooler. I do love her, but I'm not even really an adult yet myself. There are probably better ways to handle all this. Like, it'd help more if I encourage her to see a therapist or contact the authorities, right? Just give her my gross just give her giving her my grocery money. I don't think it I don't think it's going to fix anything in the long run. Honestly, she'd probably get really mad at me if I tried to do that anyway. Not to mention I'd have to spend all my time working to earn more money. That'd mean basically throwing away my social life by leaving the club. Sherry, Monica, Yuri, the girls in the club are all good friends. They took me in well when I needed it the most. I just can't let it slide. Sari's been my friend for over 10 years, which just goes to show how long these friendships can last for. We've been friends for years now, and we've had less problems than Natsuki and I have had for 2 months into our relationship. So yeah, I don't think giving Natsuki my money is the right choice. I'll just try to help Natsuki in my current state. Besides, she said that her dad hitting her was just a one-time thing. I hope that's true. She knows she knows him far better than I do. And besides, even if he does hit her again, I'm definitely calling the police, even if she breaks up with me. I'd rather be single than let her suffer like that. It's the diet then. I'm staying in the club and keeping the money. Alright, well, that's that choice out of the way. Let's just see what happens afterwards. Another day in the literature club. If anything, a sense of normality after all the drama that's been going on. Hey Richie, how are we doing today? Not bad, not bad. Always nice to be here. That's what we want to hear. How's Natsuki? Natsuki? She's she's alright. There was a bit of a rough patch, but we worked it out relatively well. Glad to hear it. Anyway, did you bring a book for book talks today? Um, I honestly forgot today was book talk day. Luckily, I've been reading a really good series lately, so I have a volume on me. I could just share that. Yep, I brought one. Great. Let's get started then. Monica turns to face the rest of the club room. Okay, everyone, it's time for book talks. I see Yuri and Natsuki's eyes light up. Yay, I love book talks. I have to agree, these book talks are actually quite interesting. This is a good idea, Monica. I'm glad everyone likes them. Anyway, we're gonna try something different today. Rather than doing book talks in one big group, I think we could split off into smaller groups. That way people don't have to wait their turn as much. That can work. I guess so. We're not an even group though. There's only 5 of us. And then we'll split off into a group of 2 and a group of 3. I'll decide the groups. Yuri, Richie, Sayori, you guys will be back by the closet. Okay, that works. You're with me, Natsuki. Right. Okay, we'll switch in 20 minutes. See you guys then. With that, we all break up into our groups. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How about you, Richie? I'm good. Hey! So, who wants to go first? Yuri and I exchange glances. It's clear she doesn't want to go yet, so I decide to volunteer instead. I guess I'll go. Yay! Sari finally sits down, leaving me the center of attention. So, I recently picked up this series called The Rangers of Olympus Mons. It's all about a gang of outlaws on Mars in the distant future. It's without a doubt about sci-fi, but there's some legit political commentary in here. There's a lot of overlying themes about environmentalism and the like. Ooh, sounds interesting. It is. I love how the characters interact with each other, especially. The dialogue is really playful, but the action scenes are top-notch. Action? So there's a lot of violence. Well, yeah, it's essentially space cowboys. Although I'm not one to read action novels, the political commentary you mentioned did intrigue me. I like books that have multiple meanings beyond the obvious themes. Yeah, there's a lot of that in the series. I might just borrow it for you in that case. Yeah, it sounds really good actually. Who's your favorite character? Oh, definitely Jess, the main character. Oh? The main character is female? Yep, she's the leader of the Outlaws. Interesting. You'd assume a series based around the Wild West would have mostly male cast. That's what I thought at first, but nope, most of the main cast is girls. It's bizarre, but it actually works really well. I see. Quite the subversion of expectations. Definitely. Anyway, can I go now? Sure, go right ahead. Awesome! I found this one book in the library called Requiem for a Teenage Prodigy. It's about a high school boy called Kusuo, and who's really good at piano, but then he dies in a car accident. Luckily though, there's a medium at his school that he can talk to. So the whole book is about Kusuo trying to write his own music through the medium. Is it a horror novel? No, it's a comedy actually. The medium Takayuki is really dumb, so there's a lot of scenes where Kusuo and Takayuki are just arguing about silly stuff. It's actually really funny. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I just assumed it was a horror novel because it has ghosts and mediums and other supernatural things. At least I assume it does. I'm not entirely sure what else is in the book. I'm not finished with it yet. So far though, it's become one of my favorites. Yeah, it does sound pretty cool actually. I like the concept. Agreed. Most popular comedy novels don't typically have the main character. Well, die. Die? Yes, exactly. Yeah, the scene where he dies is actually kind of sad. There's a lot of sad moments in this book, especially when Kusuo talks about his family. It's really bittersweet now I think about it. Interesting. It doesn't sound half bad. I might just check it out. What's it called again? Requiem for a Teenage Prodigy. I pull out a piece of paper and write down the title. There. Okay, everyone, that's 20 minutes. Wait, what? But Yuri didn't even get to go yet. Really? Maybe we should extend the time we spend in groups. Here, Yuri, let me make it up to you. You're with Sayori and you can go first. That'd be nice. Good to hear. Natsuki, you and Richie are together. Don't have too much fun. Shut up! Monica giggles and walks off. Yuri, Monica, and Sayori sit down at the desk in front of the room. Natsuki, meanwhile, walks over to me at the desk near the closet. Hey. Hey! How's your date been so far? Alright, I guess. You? It's been alright. So, what book do you have? I found this really good series about a high schooler who's secretly a psychic. Oh, wait! That's a high schooler that's secretly a psychic. Is it the disastrous life of Saiki Kusuo? That's the only one I could think of, because I actually love the series. The anime is really good. It's really hilarious. Like, just that one scene where he pulls an old man out of a bag, it gets me laughing every time. Just, where does he get this from? Really? Do you have it with you? Yeah, one sec. Natsuki rummages through her bag and then pulls out a familiar-looking manga. Oh yeah, I've read this one before. It's really good. You get to the end yet? No? What happens? I won't spoil anything. But I guarantee you're not gonna enjoy it. Why? Did someone die or something? You'll see. No, of course no one dies. It's a comedy after all. I've actually watched Psychic Kusuo. It's actually one of my favorite series out there. I've always wanted to actually read like the manga version. I never actually read the manga, but I watched the anime. It's really good. Dude, that guy is obsessed with coffee jelly. It just ends in a big cliffhanger. Or rather, ended on a big cliffhanger. It's been over a couple months now. I'm still mad about it ending, but what can you do? Hey, are you paying attention? Huh? What? Natsuki scoffs. I said, do you have any other volumes I can borrow? I don't want to waste my money on manga. Yeah, you can come over to read the other volumes sometime. Why don't you go over to the library, by the way? There's plenty of manga there too. Are you joking? I can't check out manga where everyone can see me. Oh, I mean, I guess. Well, that works out anyway. Now I get to spend more time with my cute girlfriend. Hey, don't just say that kind of thing in public. Just imagine us reading together, alone, no parents in sight. Me? If you don't want me to tease you, then stop acting so cute. I want to say I love you to her. I want to so bad. But I can't do it here, not in front of everyone. Especially not in front of Sayori. Not after all that's happened. I'll just have to do it later. Oh, that's a very fun interaction. Honestly, the Psychic Kusuo reference is really good. That really got me. Oh, alright. Everything's finally set. I breathed a sigh of relief. At long last, I'd gotten everything ready. The tables, chairs, dinner, the works. I have to say, I've been learning from the best. I didn't think this meal would come together so well. I hope this works. I had to spend the week since Valentine's Day in a constant state of purgatory. But tonight, that all ends. For better or for worse. I just hope I went about this the right way. The question will be, what wrench will be thrown in the works tonight? Just then I hear a knock on my door. Coming. That'll be my favorite girl now. Opening the door to prepare to greet her when overly sarcastic dinner is served. I can barely contain my anxiousness. It's taken almost a week to put this all together. And as the door swings open, I see... Sayori? Hey, Richie. Hey, Sayori. How's it going? Why am I getting a sense of deja vu? I know I'm early, but it's no problem. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Well, there's that... Well, there's that wrench. Sayori wasn't supposed to be here for another half hour. If I don't think this through carefully, I'll have a problem on my hands. So, you didn't really explain what's going on? You just wanted me over for dinner? Yeah, it's been a while since we hung out. Besides, there's something I need to talk to you about. Huh? But that can wait. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. More like, I need to apologize for something. You don't need to apologize to me, silly. You've done nothing wrong. Like I said, don't worry about it. Make yourself at home. Sure, is there anything else you need help setting up? No, just sit at the table. I need to make a quick phone call. Sure. As she makes her way to the dining room table, I hear her ask, why are there 3 chairs? Is your mom home? No, it's a surprise. Like I said, just give me a minute. Oh yeah, the alarm bell's ringing now. Open my phone and I see a message from Natsuki. Oh wait, my contacts list is just the 4 girls and my mom. She's only a minute away or 2. Thank God. I open the door and step outside in the cold night air, closing the door behind me. Showtime! After several minutes, I see a figure walking down the street. I jog a few feet over and meet her, smiling all the way. What are you waiting outside for? It's cold. Well, before we go inside, there's something I need to discuss with you. She gives me a look that makes me sort of reconsider my choices. Not just the one leading to this moment, but all of them. I'm well aware of how much Natsuki doesn't like surprises. I'm also aware of how little choice there was in this scenario. I've got something to discuss with you before we go inside. And that would be... So, I know that you and Sayori haven't been on the best of terms lately. Natsuki doesn't waste any time jumping straight to the answer I expected of her. I don't remember that being any of your concern. In fact, I remember specifically you being the root of the cause. The build the building anger in her small frame is palpable. It's my concern because you're my girlfriend. She's my best friend. I don't think it's reasonable for me to want to see you guys stay friends. Don't you think it's reasonable for me to want to see you guys stay friends? Not if you're going to set boundaries that I'm comfortable with. And that's why I want us all to talk today, to get things straight and clear up any misunderstandings. Us all? What do you mean by us all? I take a deep breath before continuing. Well, I wanted to get the two of you in the same room together for long enough to sort it out. You know, where I can mediate. Yep, there's the anger flaring up again. So, let me get this straight. You invited Sayori to our date night. Am I the only one feeling deja vu here? No, you're not. No, I invited Sayori to have dinner with us on something that I specifically told you wasn't a date. And how is that supposed to make me feel any better? Okay, I know how this looks. I'm with you. Really? Somehow I don't think you're truly with me if you don't even think I'm capable of handling my own relationships. You seriously think that you need to mediate my private business with other people? Who are you? Some kind of therapist turned hero who needs to save me from my own anger? Natsuki, you know that's not what I meant. And all I want is to help you two start a conversation. I mean, can you honestly say that you're tired that you've tried to patch things up with her yourself? And who are you to define my friendship with Sayori? Look, I know what you said to Sayori on Valentine's Day about not talking to me anymore. You heard that? I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I just happened to walk downstairs while you were talking. That wasn't my best moment. Upon remembering the fateful conversation with Sayori, Natsuki seems to deflate in wariness. She heaves a sigh before continuing to speak. Sorry, I know it's unfair to expect you to stop hanging out with your friends as much just because I'm your girlfriend. Well, in my defense, I didn't exactly want that to happen, but I know that I might have made it seem that way, especially to Sayori. It's not like I don't want to have any friends, but I just get jealous when I feel like I'm the second choice for someone I care about so much. Hey, you're always number one in my eyes. And I wouldn't say that it's all your fault. You were right in saying that I didn't set proper boundaries too. I definitely started this whole fiasco by hugging Sayori and letting her in on our Valentine's date. In fact, that's why I asked you to come over today. It's been eating away at me that you guys aren't as close as you were, and I'm trying to fix that. And to make it up to you, I've taken tomorrow off to spend time with you, as an actual date. We can do whatever you want, seriously, anything at all for you. Just please let me fix this. I can't say no to that. Yes, kill them with kindness, as they say. Before I can celebrate, however, Natsuki puts a finger up. But I will say this. Your reasoning for all this stuff was fine, but I am not happy with how you went over my head to plan this whole intervention and lied to get me to come over today. You should have just told me the truth and trusted that I'd listen to what you say. It's like a weird invasion of privacy, the way you butt into my business. It implies that you know better than I do about what's best for me. Okay, that's totally fair, and I do agree that I shouldn't have lied to you. I'm sorry. I should have thought about how you'd feel in this situation. Another sigh escapes from her lips. It's fine. Just don't do it again. Now let's head inside before I change my mind. Right after you. As I follow her inside, I watch her hang up her coat and walk into the dining room. Even from the room outside the room, Sayori's surprise is audible. Hey Sayori, I'm glad you could join us at dinner. I didn't realize it was a date night. I'm sorry for intruding. I'll get out of your way. No, Sayori, please. Stay. As I walk into the room behind Natsuki, I see that Sayori has already risen from her chair and made it partway to the door before being stopped by Natsuki's words. I don't want to interrupt, so No, Sayori, we insist. It's been too long. I watch my best friend's eyes dart between me and my girlfriend. Her visible confusion is gnawing away at me. Now that Natsuki brought it up, I realized that I shouldn't have tricked Sayori into coming either. At the time, I didn't see any other way to get the two of them together, but if I could have gotten Natsuki's blessing after having an honest conversation with her, Natsuki could have helped convince Sayori too. Not to mention that this must be a nasty surprise for the two of them. Sayori, it would mean a lot to me if you stayed. Just for dinner, if you want. You don't have to hang with us after. Sayori's eyes plead with me for an out. I know how cautious she's tried to be around the two of us, so this must have blindsided her. Sure, I'll stay for dinner, if it's not a burden. Not at all. Please, make yourself at home. But it's my home. I barely managed to croak out the words, and Natsuki stares enough to shut me down. Looks like she's taking it from here. The day has gone surprisingly well so far. No one's died from my cooking yet, at least. Or from an angry pink-haired tsundere. So I'd say it's a win in my book. The good news is I'm currently walking out with dessert. Tray of cupcakes made and decorated by yours truly. Oh, we made little cat cupcakes! Actually, I don't know how they turned out. I was too scared to try one beforehand. I never tried baking without Natsuki around before, and it was an interesting experience to say the least. Oh, cupcakes! Well, would you look at that? Stole my whole gimmick. Both girls grin broadly at me. I chuckle. Nah, they won't be as good as yours. Besides, you can make cookies too, remember? And don't you forget it. Wait, what's that on the screen? Is that another anime on the screen that I don't know about? With that, she takes one and bites into it. Sarah's quick to follow suit. Well, I can't tell whether they're good or not from the reactions, but at least it isn't bad enough for them to spit it out. At least Sayori gives me a thumbs up. Natsuki is first to finish her mouthful. She looks me dead in the face. Richie, serious question. What, are they that good? Actually, better idea. Come to the kitchen. I quietly follow behind her. Where's the sugar in your kitchen? Huh? Confused, I grab the sugar from the pantry. Right here? I hold up the clear glass container. Uh-huh. Now, where is the salt? It then dawns on me. No, I didn't. You're pulling my leg. There's no way in hell I messed that up. She's screwing with me. She has to be. They look completely different. I'm not that stupid. I know it. Right? She walks over to the pantry, pulls out a matching set for the salt. This here is the salt. You don't say. Apparently I have to. The one in your hand, that's sugar. That's the one you put in the cupcakes. It's at this point I see Sayori glance over at me with a conflicting look on her face. She walks over to me, takes a piece of a cupcake and shoves it in my mouth. Huh. It's remarkably sweet. Wait. That was mean. I watch as Natsuki bursts out into laughter. Sayori shakes her head, offering me some more cupcake. I can't believe... Nat! You were screwing with me? You know how hard I worked on those. I know, I'm sorry. A mischievous grin crosses her face. Consider it payback for what you pulled today. Can't argue with that, I suppose. Sayori finally chimes in. That wasn't very nice, Natsuki. I know, but this time he deserved it. No, she's totally right. I deserve that. Let's pull another prank on Richie together next time, Sayori. We'll turn you into a prank master in no time. Really? That does sound like fun. Really, I've got a lot of ideas we can do. Sayori beams at Natsuki, and a message suddenly seems to pass between them. But I'll have you know that I'm not a beginner at pranks. I used to pull a lot of them with Richie when we were kids. In that case, you and Richie should try pulling one on me if you can. Sayori nods cheerfully, clearly understanding what Natsuki is saying. Leave it to Natsuki to try fixing relationships in such a roundabout way. but I guess it's not her style to outright say, I want you and Richie to start hanging out again. I don't know if we should keep pulling food pranks though. Those cupcakes are so good. No one deserves to have their food made fun of like that. It reminds me of your cakes, Natsuki. It is her recipe. Well, mostly. I have been experimenting a little lately, just never on my own. Natsuki stops her giggling and faces Sayori. He's not as good as me yet, that's for sure. But he's getting there. Then it continues with the three of us watching TV until late in the night. I call that mission success if there ever was one, and all it cost was my dignity. Dang. That was actually kind of funny. That actually did make me laugh a little bit. Good morning, sweetheart. Mom, it's 9 p.m. here. I know, I was just joking around. Anyway, how's your day today? Was school alright? Yeah, my day was okay. Nothing really out of the ordinary. I had a good chat with Sayori yesterday, though. Good to hear. Hope she's doing well. She's doing just fine. How about you? Any plans for today? I don't really have many, to be honest. I woke up an hour ago and I don't have any meetings until late in the afternoon. So, I think some city exploration is in order. That sounds fun. Make sure to bring me a souvenir. Why? So you can add it to the junk pile you call a bedroom? I don't think so. Rude. I hear Mom snicker on the other end of the line. I'll have you know my room is perfectly clean. Lucky for Natsuki, eh? Do you really want the answer to that question? Suddenly I hear a doorbell ring. What was that? Doorbell. What's someone doing here this late? My voice trails off as I realize I've been in this situation before. Someone at my door? Late at night? I'm gonna go, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Hey, don't answer that doorbell, mister. It could be dangerous. I know. Alright, call me soon, okay? Yeah, will do. See you later. Be safe, sweetheart. Bye. I hang up and put my phone in my pocket. Reluctantly, I walk over to the door and open it. Oh no. Oh no, it happened again. Natsuki? Shut up. It was just shut up. Natsuki shoves me aside and storms into my house. I cautiously trail behind her. Should I? Just don't say anything. Okay. Natsuki sits on the couch with her arms crossed, actively avoiding eye contact. I can almost physically feel how tense the air is right now. Unsure what to do, I stand up to get a glass of water. Another situation where I don't know what to say or do. I love Natsuki, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I really wish that she didn't have such a prickly side to her personality. Well, maybe it's more like I wish she communicated more easily. Hey. She doesn't respond. Listen, Natsuki. Ugh, I said, shut up. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, why are you snapping at me? All I'm trying to do is help you. I don't want your help. Okay, now I'm starting to get mad. I'm not one to get angry normally, but the circumstances here are a lot different. I've done so much for Natsuki up to this point, and this is how she repays me? Why not? You're my fucking girlfriend. It's what I meant to do. I just don't. I scoff. Alright, fine then. I'll call the police. Natsuki jumps from the couch. She clenches her fist as her eyes burn a hole in the wall behind me. Don't even fucking think about it. I'm not sitting by and letting your dad beat you again, Natsuki. You don't want to tell me what happened, so yeah, I'm calling the police. If you call the police, then we're done. You hear me? At this point, I don't care. I take my phone back out of my pocket. I begin to dial 119. Oh yeah, because for America it's 911, but I guess for Japan it's probably the other way around. Girl, why do you always meddle in my life? Because I love you, damn it! What kind of boyfriend would I be if I let you get hurt? Natsuki stops dead in her tracks. You... Once again, silence falls between us. Neither of us dare say anything. I notice Natsuki's eyes wander as if she's scanning the room. I'm tempted to continue dialing, but for some reason I can't bring myself to do it. What if she was serious? I know I said I didn't care, but that was in the heat of the moment assertion. I care a lot. Now what's gonna happen? Finally, I notice Natsuki's expression has softened. Her face is slightly red. Her unbruised eye is twitching. Suddenly, she speaks. Please, don't. Natsuki's voice begins to tremble, because all my anger to disappear seemingly in an instant. She begins to shake as fresh tears run down her cheek. Without hesitation, I rush over and reach out and wrap my arms around her. But I abruptly stop when she flinches at my sudden movement. Touch me. I back up, holding my hands in the air. Okay, I won't. I won't do anything you don't want me to. Natsuki slumps back onto the couch, hugging her arms around herself. I slowly settle down into the seat next to her, taking care not to touch her. Only Natsuki's stifled sniffles break the heavy silence that lies between us. We sit there for what seems like an hour, even though realistically it's probably been a couple of minutes. It looks like Natsuki's finally stopped trying to hold herself back too, she's now crying waterfalls into her hands. The rush of emotion overcomes me. I find myself crying as well. I can't even begin to describe what I'm feeling right now. It's almost as if every single emotion just hit me like a brick. No, not every single emotion. There's one I can easily pinpoint. Fear. I'm scared for myself and for Natsuki. This is the most vulnerable either of us has ever been with each other. And I'm afraid of what's going to happen next. Our sobbing eventually abates, and we wipe our tears away. We're staring into each other's eyes. Neither of us have the strength to say anything. Normally, the tension in the air would have made me comfortable, but I'm too tired to care. Richie? Natsuki. I'm scared. I know. I'm scared too. Hold me. I smile. Of course. Natsuki crawls up next to me and lets me wrap my arms around her. I try my best not to touch her bruises, but she still squirms a tiny bit. I gently stroke her hair as we both finally calm down. Hey, I speak in a hushed voice. We need to do something. Yeah, I know. I don't want him to get arrested. I know, Natsuki, I know. I hold her a little bit tighter, but hear me out, okay? I know you love him, and I understand his situation. But you can't keep justifying things like this. You need to turn him in. I'm sorry, but he's dangerous. I know. This really isn't okay. It's just really hard for me to accept it because he's my dad. I know you're right. Wait, what? She's not arguing with me? You were always right. You were right when I first told you, and you're right now. After going through all of this, I can't forgive him, no matter how hard I try. So, yeah. We should go to the police. I feel as if a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Don't worry, we will soon. I'm not letting him hurt you again. Natsuki turns away and sighs. I say the stupidest stuff, Richie. I hate how I love it so much. I laugh. Well, it's... Oh no, she said you, not I, my bad. It's what I'm known for. I love you, Natsuki. I love you too, dummy. We hold each other closer. My heart is racing from what I'm not sure of. Fear, anticipation, pure adrenaline. Hey, what? Do you want to call now? The police? No, not really. I want to get my stuff from my house first. What about your dad? He's probably off drinking somewhere. If I go in the morning, he won't be there, I swear. Persist, leave it be. Oh? I have no idea what to do. What do I do? mean, if I leave it be, then there's a good chance that Natsuki's dad might kill her, might like really hurt her, or even kill her for that fact. Shoot. You know, just to look at the different endings later, different ending later if there is one. I'm gonna persist. I feel like we should persist. Like, if it gets to this level of violence between you and a family member, then it's high time you call the police at that point. I don't know, Natsuki. I don't want to risk it. I told you I'll be fine. I know, I'm just being cautious. It's not like the police aren't gonna let you get your stuff, though. There's nothing we lose if we do it now. Richie, sorry, I just don't want to take any unnecessary risks. I care about you too much to do that. There's a long silence and Natsuki ponders my suggestion. Eventually, she sighs deeply and starts talking. I guess you're right. I don't want to take any risks either. Are you sure they'll let me get my stuff? I'm certain. Alright, I trust you then. Don't call them right now though. I want to stay like this for a little bit. Of course. I'll do it sometime tonight. Okay. Oh. Well then. Really hope things work out. Beep, beep, beep. Jesus. The most annoying alarm clock in the world. Without opening my eyes, I hit the snooze button on my alarm clock. Unfortunately, the damage has already been done. With an irritated groan, I literally sit up and check the time. Just about 9, huh? Well, I'm up pretty early. I get out of bed, strip naked, and head for the shower. The hot water hits my face and runs down my chest, forcefully jolts me awake. I go through my usual shower routine, silently thinking to myself. Showers are the best place to just think to yourself and reflect on everything. Guess why they're called shower thoughts. I've had a lot of shower. You know what? Here's a question of the day for all of you. What were your best shower thoughts that you've ever had? Let me know in the comments. Regardless, I'm certainly in no short supply on things to contemplate, especially given everything that's happened recently. Where to even begin? The morning after Natsuki stayed at my place, after a long talk, Natsuki and I went to the police station. From there, everything became hectic real quick. In truth, it's all a huge blur of questioning and sitting in the bullpen for hours on end. I don't remember a lot of the specifics. They labeled me as a witness. It was a really long day, but in the end, they brought Natsuki's dad in and he ended up confessing to the abuse. Definitely the scariest part of the whole ordeal was when the alternative care services said Natsuki was going to have to stay at child care institution as she didn't have any nearby relatives. One of the few things I remember clearly from the day was the expression Natsuki gave me when we heard that she was scared. And rightfully so too. All the stories I've heard about child care at institutions like that haven't exactly been the best. I wanted her to stay with me, but the police said that she could only live with someone who could act as her guardian. And since my mom was out abroad, I don't exactly want to adopt my girlfriend. As much as that annoyed me at the time, I couldn't disagree with their reasoning. Besides, we got really lucky anyway. This really sweet older couple offered to foster Natsuki almost as soon as the notice was put out. A couple days and a good amount of paperwork for everyone involved later, here we are. Fully washed, I turn off the water and begin to dry myself off. Man, there's so many dirty dishes. And with Natsuki coming over soon, I really should clean these up. As I'm cleaning it up, it dawns on me just how different things are now for Natsuki. She's been through so much, and I can only imagine how crazy life must be for her. Living with her new set of parents, her dad's in custody. I don't know how she's managed to put on a brave face and soldier through it all. She might be small, but her bravery knows no bounds. Ding! Ah, right as I finished with the dishes, too. I'm back! And as loud as ever. Oh, shut up. You know you missed me. Can't argue with that. And it's great to see you again, Nat. Yeah, it's nice seeing you too, Richie. Natsuki walks over and shares a gentle hug. You can still tell that the hug feels slightly foreign to Natsuki, as the way she embraces me doesn't feel as natural as it does with someone like Sayori. Still, I'm glad that she's able to give out hugs much more freely than before. And it's been a while since we baked anything in here. Yeah, I missed it, to be honest. Same. I guess that means we have to bake extra cupcakes to make up for all the time we lost. Sounds like a plan to me. Just don't expect me to eat a lot of them. I've been trying to watch myself as of late. Really? Yeah, I was stress eating a lot through the whole transfer ordeal, so I'm trying to be better. That's good. I want you to be healthy. Maybe I should go on a diet too. Is that a joke? Duh. Besides, it's too much work. And anyway, Mayu and Takahiro said I needed to start eating more protein. I know I had an agreement. Probably best to listen to him. Yeah. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, by the way. Yeah? How's it going? With your foster parents, I mean. They've been good, actually. They're both really nice to me. It's been a bit hard adjusting, but they helped a lot. That's a relief. I guess that they've been making you eat? Yeah. Takahiro is the chef of the house, but he's really not that good. But I can't bring myself to tell him his cooking stinks. Don't tell him I told you that, though. Don't worry, I'm not a snitch. Good. I was thinking of helping Takahiro cook dinner, too. Yeah, that's a great idea. Not only would you get to show off your cooking, but you'd also get to bond over it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear everything is going all right. How have you been feeling about all of this, though? I'm fine? I did just say I've been eating more. Something tells me Natsuki's not simply just okay. Natsuki, you know what I mean. It's okay to feel negative emotions, you know, even if your circumstances have changed. Natsuki takes a moment to answer me. It doesn't look like she's trying to hide anything. It's more like she's avoiding thinking about the subject. Yeah, I mean, I went to the station this morning. I paused, eyeing her. Why would you do that? I can see Natsuki shrug, biting her lip. I wanted to see my dad. I reflexively stopped the urge to panic, but she's obviously got a good reason to, and jumping to the conclusions won't do any good. Why? Can I be honest with you, Richie? Oh, I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. I really, really don't like where this is going. I miss him. Wait, what? I know he was awful and he hurt me, but he wasn't always like that. He's still my dad. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I can't help it. I'm the reason this happened, after all. Not directly, but if I hadn't said anything, he wouldn't be in jail. I don't think I would want to go back to that, obviously. I just wish I could have done something different. He's not a bad person, okay? I take a deep breath. I can't look away from Natsuki's eyes. She's pleading with me to give her a bone. Anything to make her not feel insane after all she's been through. All I could do is smile at her, hoping to convey that I understand. Well, not really understand, but at least accept what she's saying. I know. I wish that we could have done something else, but gone about this a different way too. But that's just how it happened. We can't change the past. As much as I might not want to, I hold my tongue. I can't say I'm thrilled by this revelation. The man beat her senseless. Worse still, it could have gotten a lot worse if no one had intervened. I feel betrayed. All I tried to do was keep her safe, but it feels like she walked willingly back to the lion's den, just to see if it would bite her. I just can't believe what I'm hearing. I close my eyes in an attempt to calm the emotions welling my deep recesses of my mind. No. If I want this relationship to succeed, I need to trust my partner. Either she's crazy or I am, though perhaps we both are. But who said that was a bad thing? It's at that moment I realize something. She's changed the way she talks about him, after everything she's been through. I can't blame her. She's grown so much over the past few months, and if you compare her to the way I met her and now, she'd be almost unrecognizable. But I wouldn't change one thing about her. I truly wish we could have resolved her home problems in a better way, one that allowed her to be guilt-free, but that's a fantasy. I know you're upset with me, but I had to. I needed to know why. I can't explain it, and I don't expect you to understand. Just, I need you to trust me. She looks at me with pleading eyes. It's time like this, when we're so close, that I can really feel a difference in height and stature. She's tiny, like a kitten. Of course I trust you. You don't need to explain yourself to me. I hold her tightly, really stroking the back of her head, just like you would to a cat. Thank you, Richie, for everything. I really do love you. I know. I'll always be here for you, no matter what. I love you too. It takes a long time for us to finally part. It had only been a few weeks, but it had felt like forever. Hey, yeah? Please don't let go of me, alright? Oh, aw. Hey, and there we go. We got to the end. We got a good ending. that was really nice. That was really nice, honestly. Oh, wait, it's a night sky this time? Oh wait, or is it like that last time? I don't remember. But I really like that. That was really interesting. Also, also I had just actually found out after getting this ending that apparently Natsuki has 4 different endings. Okay, there are 4 endings for her. I don't feel like getting the other. I don't really feel like getting the other 3. This one feels too good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this video here for now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think. Be sure to share this with your friends and subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. And I'll see all of you in the next video, where next time we're gonna be going on Yuri's route. See you later.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason